Hey everybody, it's Clark at HPS Law Group, and today this is part 2 of a series about patents and patenting. And a couple of you read the last post as talking about parents and parenting, and you should know this is the guy that pressured his 6-year-old son to jump off the roof onto a trampoline. He ended up crying and didn't do it, but I still pressured him, so I have no business telling anyone about parenting and how to do that. But for patents, another question that we get fairly often from people that come in to talk to us is, should I do a patent search before I file for a patent? And the answer we usually give them is maybe, probably not. A patent search can be expensive. It usually ends up costing more than it can cost you to actually file a patent application. And doing a search is part of what that patent application fee is for. The patent examiner is going to do a search, look for any prior art that is out there that might make your invention unpatentable. So it is often more cost effective to have the patent office do that search than to do it separately. There are exceptions to that when your cost of developing the product can be really large, but for the most part, it is easier to file a patent application and let the examiner search for you than it is to do the patent search. Now, you might want to do a search before you start the patenting process, just a simple Google search to see what other products are out there on the market. You can also search for other patents. There are a couple of different resources that I'm going to tell you about to search for those patents, but you should know that any pieces of prior art that you find, anything that is really related to your invention, will need to be disclosed to the patent office. So if you find another patent out there that might be related to what you're doing, you're going to want to note that, because you do need to disclose it in an information disclosure statement to the patent office when you file your patent application. So the resources that you have, there are 3 really that are good resources to search for patents when you're looking for different patent prior art, or to see if someone else has already come up with your invention. The first one is run by Google. It's just patents.google.com. It's a normal Google search interface. You can enter that and it will come back with all search results that are from patents or patent publications. So that is a really useful tool. The other one that I like a little bit better is called eSpaceNet. It's E-S-P-A-C-E-N-E-T. So just look for seems like it'd be eSpaceNet, but it's always said eSpaceNet. So you can look for that. Just do a search for it and it'll come up. Just go past the ads and you'll find it. Look for eSpaceNet patent search and that'll be easy to find. That searches not only the US but also any foreign patent databases, so you'll often get a wider response from what you can get in just a US search, and their search interface is really good. There's also the US Patent and Trademark Office. So the US Patent and Trademark Office search has not been super easy to use. Now, that may have changed. Just today, the Patent and Trademark Office just came out with a new patent search tool. So you can search for that and use their new tool. It has a new interface. It has a new way to search. And I haven't had a chance to play around with it yet and see if it's useful, but it has gotten a lot of kind of publicity. It looks like it might be very useful, so you can always give that a shot. So for that one, just do a search for USPTO Patent Search Tool. USPTO is the US Patent and Trademark Office. So USPTO Patent Search Tool, and pull that up and see if you can get the new search tool, and give that a look and see what that's like. Again, I've heard great things, haven't been able to play with it yet. It's brand new. So once you do your search, you'll have a better idea of what is out there and what other people might have patented. We'll talk a little bit, the next part of the series, we're going to talk about the parts of the patent and how those might relate to what you're doing and what you're trying to patent. And if you wanted to give a shot at drafting your own patent applications, it'll be useful for that too. So stick around for that. Let me know if you have any questions, and you can always contact us at hpslawgroup.com if you want to learn anything more.